Hi guys, on my previous Dollar Tree video, I showed you items I purchased in order to make my very first Dollar Tree wreath. And here it is. I am so excited because I've never made a wreath before from anything actually. And I love the way it turns out. Of course, I've been looking at it for so long that I'm kind of tired of it now, but this is it. So let me show you what materials I used. Or let me tell you what materials I used. I used the metal frame wreath form that they have at the Dollar Tree. And they have that in the floral section or the arts and crafts section. But I think they always have it. So that's the first thing I used. And then I used this decorative mesh ribbon. It measures 6 inches by 5 yards. And I did not use this white and red one. I actually used this one here that looks more gold. And at first I wasn't sure about it, and then as I went along I decided, you know what, it looks okay, so I went with it. And I don't have any brand new packs because I use them all. I actually thought I would only need 6 of these, but as I went along I ended up using 9 because what I did was I made 4 bunches on the very outer layer edge, and then on the inside layer I used 2 bunches, and everything in between, the other layers in between, I used bunches of 3 ribbons. So yes, it came out to a lot of ribbon, but it's nice and super full. Okay, let me show you what other ribbons I used. For instance, what ribbons I used to make these gold shiny metallic things here. And also that metallic mesh there. You can kind of see the metallic mesh better on this side right here. See that? Let me show you what I used. To add a little extra design to it, I added these 2 ribbons right here. As you can see, this is a nice pretty gold one. And this is a mesh metallic gold. They're both 9 feet long. The first one has a wire edge and the second one is just a mesh ribbon. Here's a good look at what the ribbon looks like. I would do 2 layers of this gold and 1 layer of this metallic right here. So let me show you what it looks like. I ended up using about 3 of these gold ribbons and about 1.5, almost 2 of these metallic mesh ribbons. Only because, you know, I just kept adding here and there wherever I thought it would look good. And honestly, I could probably add more around the edges, on the outer edges, because I didn't really put any there. But you just add whatever you want to make it look good and stop whenever you feel like it. For the metallic ribbon, I put 2 of them together, and then I used 1 of the metallic mesh. And so I had basically 3 different ribbons together. And then all I did was take a pipe cleaner and just pinch it down the middle and tie it there. So this is what it looks like when you tie the 2 golden ribbons with the 1 metallic mesh ribbon. So you have 3 different layers here, and all I do is just pull them apart so that they look a little fuller. So here's an idea of what it looks like when the sides get pushed together. You can see that it starts to look almost floral-like and really pretty. So I went ahead and stuck that ribbon that I did in between some mesh, and there you go. That's what it looks like. Really pretty and not so flat, and I like the look of it. Added some flowers that look like this. It actually comes in a pack of 3, and I just cut off some of the stems with a flower on it and put them on. I decided not to use the green leaves when doing this because I just wanted to go with a full gold look, and these flowers came from the Dollar Tree, and as you can see, the flowers have gold metallic mesh as part of the leaves design, so I thought that was really pretty and gave it additional texture. I used about 3 bunches or 4 bunches of these because they came with 3 flowers per stem. And here's a look at the ornaments that I used on my wreath. These are the one that looks like the pastel type of gold, nothing shiny, nothing too bright, and there's a nice variety of textures. You get that really fine glitter, you get the ones that look diamond cut, and then you get the ones that look satiny. This one here is a 15 pack, so it's smaller in size, but the ones that I used were a little bit bigger and come in a 12 count package. So if you're looking for it, the ones that I use in my wreath are the ones that are slightly bigger, but I'm sure it won't make that much of a difference. Well, here's a look at my final product. Everything I used to make this wreath came from the Dollar Tree. Now I know there's a lot of things I could probably do to improve it, to make it better. However, considering that this was my first time making a wreath, I'm really pleased with it. I like how thick it came out. I like that there's a lot of different textures. And I like that there's a lot of sparkle and shine to it, even though it looks really simple. I mean, just take a look at that. So pretty. So many different things to look at, you know what I mean? I'm so happy with it. Well, I'm hoping that by watching this video, it'll encourage you to go ahead and make your own wreath, or at least give you some ideas about what you could do or what you could use to create a wreath. Well, I hope you like my video. I hope you subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.